So amid James Franklin being let go from Penn State, many have been speculating like who's going to be next at the helm in Happy Valley. And one of the head coaches many people are looking at is Matt Rhule, who's the head coach of Nebraska. So he addressed the media in regards to the opening at Penn State and all the rumors. And this is what he had to say. Before we watch this video and kind of break this down, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you.
Alma Mater fired its coach Sunday, and so your name logically becomes a candidate for that role. What would you like to say about not only Coach Franklin, but the opening there and your relationship to the AD there?
Yeah, well, I love Penn State. Met my wife there. It's my alma mater. Fan since I was born. I think probably had a Penn State shirt when I was born. I love Pat Kraft.
I'm going to stop it right there. Because I feel like if he wasn't, or if he was given like that answer, like the traditional, I'm just worried about Nebraska right now, he would have been said, but like he's on his like fourth reason right now, why he loves Penn State. I'm gonna go back. We gotta replay that.
Not only Coach Franklin, but the opening there and your relationship to the AD there.
Yeah, well, I love Penn State.
That's one.
Met my wife there.
Two.
It's my alma mater.
Three.
Fan since I was born. I think probably had a Penn State shirt when I was born.
Five.
I love Pat Kraft.
Six.
And really sad to see Coach Franklin go.
That's 6 reasons right there. 6 reasons he just gave that, why he loves Penn State so much.
So, when you think about what he did for my alma mater, the program was in peril, right? I mean, the players, if people remember, like the historic sanctions, you could transfer out, you could do whatever you want. Bill O'Brien comes in, stabilizes it for 2 years. James takes over a program in disarray and gives stability, excellence, and to see videos of people like.
He's praising James Franklin. He's like, he's done a great job with the program, right? Giving James Franklin some love. Nothing wrong with that.
Yelling at his kids. And I just don't understand why in our country, now coaches are villains. Like, you know how hard I worked in Carolina and the things that were said to me, or how hard I work here. Some of the things that are said, our coaches work here, how hard Sat worked last year. So I'm just really sad about that part of it. And people say, well, you make a lot of money. Making a lot of money doesn't make your kids feel good when they're hearing that. Make a lot of money. It's nice to make a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but still people. So I really
yeah, when it comes to sports, people don't really. People see you getting paid the big bucks, and they don't care about the things that may affect you, mentally, right, emotionally. Sports is seen as a what's that? A spectacle, right? It's seen as a spectacle. People, they see you as players, see you as coaches, they want their team to win. And, if you don't meet their expectations, a lot of folks have no cut cards. They don't, they just let go online, right? They say anything that they probably won't say it face to face. Like if they were right in front of your face, they wouldn't say it. But, when they have some type of barrier, they'll let it fly. Best believe.
Respect James Franklin. Troy and I are in unbelievable relationship too. And Troy and I are in constant communication about this program and where we're headed. I came here for 2 reasons. I love the community here and wanted to live here, and I love it here. And I wanted to rebuild Nebraska football. And, Troy and I understand the steps that you need to take to make us Big Ten champions and national champions. This place is elite. And
he's talking about Nebraska, how he wants to turn the program around. He's constant conversation with, I'm assuming Troy's the AD, right? But he did show love to, I believe, Pat Kraft, right? Who was his AD when he was at Temple in Philly. So, right now he's showing love to Nebraska.
I want to be a great father, and I want to be a great college football coach. And so, I'm not going to talk a lot about job openings when they come. Maybe it's been a while here, but this is what happens when you win. I've dealt with it. We've won at Temple, and I dealt with it all the time. I've dealt with Baylor. I'm not going to talk about those things ever. I'm not going to talk about my contract here. I'm going to talk about the team. But I absolutely love it here, and I want us to continue to take the steps needed for us.
I ain't gonna lie, Matt. And you may love Nebraska, but you made it clear that you love Penn State. You made it extremely clear that you love Penn State. And I ain't knocking it. I'm not knocking it at all.
Turn this thing into a beast. And players all across the country want to come here. We have the best facilities. We have elite fans. And, I'm just looking at the future. So, but again, I love that place. I love Pat. I love James Franklin. Sad that came to an end. I wish him the absolute best, but I'm really happy here.
It's no doubt in my mind. Like I was speculating, like I have a lot of close friends who attended Temple. They graduated from Temple. I went up there a couple times during my undergrad years. No doubt in my mind that if Penn State came calling, he's jumping at that. No doubt in my mind. He did a fantastic job at Temple. Put a lot of guys in the pros. We're talking P.J. Walker, Deion Dawkins, Hassan Reddick. I believe Rocky Asin was there as well. I'm forgetting he had a couple, I think he had a couple running backs go pro. I'm forgetting somebody. I know I'm forgetting a big name. Robbie Anderson, Robbie Chosen. I'm not sure what he goes by nowadays, but he had a lot of success, man. A lot of success. So no doubt in my mind. He talked about the connection with Pat Kraft when he was the AD at Temple. It's connections. He knows the area, right? He got Matt Ioannidis, I believe. It was McManus, the kicker too. So there's a lot of guys who came through Temple. It was McManus there when he was there. He may have been a little earlier, but you get what I'm saying. It's been a lot of guys who came through Temple, under Matt Rhule, a lot of pros, a lot of guys who, are still in the league, still prominent players. So that's nothing to sneeze at, especially we talking Temple. It's not the most, when it comes to Temple football, not the most notarized or, big name when it comes to college football. So hats off to Matt Rhule, what he did at Temple. And of course he has success at Baylor. If I'm not mistaken, I believe those Baylor teams was pretty good under him as well. Then he went to Carolina. Had a lot of his guys who played for him in college. He had them on the roster at Carolina. That didn't work out. Came back to college. So that's what we're looking at right now. So I think if Penn State offered him the job, no doubt in my mind. I could be wrong, but it just seems like he would jump at that immediately. And it just kind of tells by this press conference. I think when it comes to, like I mentioned earlier, he gave 6 reasons off the bat why he loved Penn State. Instead of like shooting it down, like he was like, oh yeah, I love Penn State. Like, and he had his reasons valid, he place holds, close spot to his heart. So can't knock him. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, man. Do you think Matt Rhule will, if he's offered a job at Penn State, do you think he would take it? Or would he, decline it? In the comments, let me know. And please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Peace. On this memory here at Rocker Park. At his theme. Somebody leave the basket. We're gonna see when the ball go post. Snaps. Tell me yesterday, HBC.
Man, once again, man, I appreciate you having me, man. And congrats, man, on the platform. And I say keep it going, keep doing your thing.